What is up, my friend? Welcome to this free email marketing training series, this free course, this free beginner's overview, all that, whatever you want to call it. Welcome. We are in officially day number 3, and we're actually going to get into the email autoresponder today. So the last couple of videos, we talked about getting certain things set up like Google Postmaster, setting up your links, setting up your domain and your actual from sending email. Now, please do me a favor. If you have not already, please, number one, hit that subscribe button down below. If you haven't subscribed, yeah, it's crazy. Over 70% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. What's up with that? And believe it or not, you may be catching this video halfway through. Maybe you just saw the notification for it's day number 3. If you have not gone back and started at the very beginning of this series, right down below this video, on your way there, hit the subscribe button. But on your way there, go down, and down underneath the video, you will see a link for the whole training series. Make sure you start here in the beginning. And then please, 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 please do not binge this video after video like a Netflix series. This is not Hulu. This is not Netflix. Please watch each video and go do. So you watch day number 1, you learn some things and you go apply them. You watch day number 2, you learn some things and you go apply it. And then you move on to the next video. Only move on to the next video after you have watched and applied what you learn in the video. That's how you're going to get the most amount of knowledge, training, and education out of this free email marketing series and course for beginners. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is now we're going to go set up your list. It's important, right? You have to have an email list, right? So we're going to go over to our GetResponse account. And by the way, if you want to follow along with exactly what I'm doing and you don't have GetResponse, you want to use GetResponse, you can use any email autoresponder you want, really. But the one that I'm going to use as the example here is GetResponse. If you don't have an account, you can click the link right down below, get yourself a GetResponse account. I find personally that GetResponse is the most user-friendly when it comes to online marketing. Don't get me wrong. I have used Aweber. I have an ActiveCampaign account. I really like ActiveCampaign. I just find that GetResponse is the most user-friendly. My humble opinion. Take it for what it's worth. So first thing you're going to do here is going to go over to where it says, once you log in, you create your account. Okay. You're going to go over here to where it says contacts. All right. And we're going to create a list. And I'm just going to call this, we'll call this training series demo. We're going to call that. And then we're just going to hit create. Really simple, really easy to do. So whatever your niche is, what I like to do is I like to create my lists based on where that traffic, where those subscribers are coming from. So just to give you an idea, okay. I run TikTok ads. So I have a TikTok ads list. I have my main list, which, comes from traffic. I run paid solo ads. That's where that traffic source comes from. That's my main list, right? And then I have other things like imports, where I take lists that I have in other autoresponders, like, an Aweber, an ActiveCampaign, and then I import them into here and I send them through certain automation processes. Okay. So name your list, related to whatever you feel is going to be the best thing that represents where that list is coming from. Okay. So that's that. That is literally setting up your list. I mean, really simple, really easy to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set up a workflow automation. What this is going to do is this is going to enable your lead when they subscribe to your page, when they subscribe to your whatever it is that you're doing. This is where they're going to go through a specific process. An email is going to go out, a message is going to go out. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. Now we're going to set up a workflow, and we're actually going to set up a couple of different workflows. And the reason for that is we're going to set up what's going to happen when they engage in your workflow. This is how you're going to email certain groups of people. This is how you're going to get your email list really clean. And you're going to be emailing only the people that are engaging in your content, only the people that are actually opening emails. Because let's face it, the example that I gave the other day is you could have a vanity metric. You could have, 100,000 subscribers. And if only 1% of your email list actually opens and engages in your emails, it looks great on paper, but it sucks in real life, right? So we're going to show you with some of these workflows how you can segment your list and really only be emailing and actively working with the people that are opening your emails. Okay, so we're going to go take a look at that now. So once you've created your list, now what we're going to do is you're going to hit the little grid box up there. You're going to go over to automations. And as you can see here, I have lots of automations and hundreds of thousands of people going through automations, which is really cool. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a brand new workflow, a brand new thing. And this is the process that you want people to go through. So when someone goes to your page, and by the way, we haven't started talking about capture pages or, how to get people onto your email list in the first place. Hopefully, I will dive into this a little bit at the end of this and kind of talk about that process. But hopefully, how to link up your autoresponder with a page builder like Builderall or Online Sales Pro or Lead Pages or ClickFunnels or any of those sort of things. Because obviously, you have to have a page builder, something somewhere out there where people go from there and get onto your email list. All right. And I'm going to show you throughout this training series, I'm going to show you 2 different ways which you can get people onto your list. So what I just shared with you on the previous screen is I have my main list, which is where people come in, they go to my capture page, which by the way, if you click the links down below this video, you're going to see one of my capture pages. You're going to see how to get onto my email list, which by the way, you should be on my email list. If you're not, go get on my email list because that's going to be how you learn. That's going to be how you learn to see what type of information I'm sending out. What do my emails look like? What are the subject lines? How are they worded? All that sort of stuff. Like go learn by doing. Okay. But so a capture page is going to be one. Someone goes to your page, they fill out a form, boom, they land on your email list. The other way that you're going to be able to do that is you're going to be able to import them in. So as an example, you might be part of an affiliate marketing offer where they have their own capture pages, but you have a lead list that is in a members area, a back office somewhere where you can extract them or you can export them via CSV file from that members area, and then you can import them here into your autoresponder. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. Again, later on, we're just talking about this right now, but I'm going to show you a couple of different ways of how you can import somebody in there and still put them through an automation process, or they're going to come in automatically and go through the automation process. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go build from scratch. Okay. We're going to build from scratch right now. And it may seem complicated, but it's really not. It's a really simple process. You just need to know and understand a few things. Okay. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like from the beginning. So we're going to go here, just kind of click through these things. You don't really need them. This is really important here. Make sure that you name your automation, because if you don't, if you just select one of these things and you move on, it's going to skip the step. You need to name your automation, or it's going to be saved as draft 0609 the day that I was making this free email marketing training series video here. Okay. So we're going to just call this training series demo. Okay. Training series demo. And we're going to start this when someone subscribes. You could do this a bunch of different ways, but the easiest way to do it is when someone subscribes to your list. So we're going to use specifically the list that we just created. So what we're going to do is go here. We're going to tap right on that. And over here, it's going to say select the list. Okay. Not any list. We want a specific list. And we're going to select the list that we just created, training series demo. Okay. So when someone subscribes to that, and they can do this 2 different ways. They can subscribe to your list when they opt in via your capture page or your form on your website, or you can import them in and automatically subscribe them to this list. Those are 2 different ways that they could get on your list. So once they get on your list, now what we want to do is we want to what? Send them an email. Okay, you guys ready for this? So boom, we're going to send a message. Simple. Okay. Once that's there, we're going to click and drag. You see this little check mark. So when someone subscribes to your list, we're going to connect the dot right there. Simple. And now what we're going to do is what you have to do is you have to write the email. So in this part here, I'm just going to create some basic emails, but I'll walk you through the process, and then you just go rinse and repeat, and then you go follow along and just repeat the same process. Now, it really depends on how many emails you want to send out. It also depends on what niche you're in. Are you a network marketer? Are you an affiliate marketer? Do you own a bakery? Are you selling muffins? Like, it really depends on how many emails you want to send out. Really depends on your niche and what type of automation, what type of automated process you want your subscriber to go through. For me personally, I do automated email sequences that are about 3 to 5 emails long. So AKA 3 to 5 days long. That's just me. You can do, I know I have people that I work with that do 90 days. I got people that do 1 email, so it really depends on you and what your comfort level is. How many automated emails do you want to send out over the course of how much time? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go click create the message. Another thing that you're going to want to set up is an email template, by the way, which we're going to get to that. So I like to call my emails FU for follow-up, not that FU. Come on. So we're going to call this, we'll just call this demo FU1, right? Demo follow-up email 1. Okay. Then this is here where the email that you connected, you integrated your domain email. This is where you will see that. This is where you will see that. But just for this demo here, I'm going to select my email. Okay. And I showed you guys copy this page. I showed you guys the DNS for that. So this is now, this email is registered with GetResponse. So keep in mind, I'm not using a Gmail. I'm not using a public free email. Okay. Not doing that. I'm going to use an actual domain. Okay. Subject line. You're going to have to figure out, again, to your niche, to your audience, to whatever. I like to go like, hey, welcome. This is when they first opt in. Hey, welcome. Here's the info you requested. And I'm just going to talk you through this, kind of walk you through this. And you might want to copy some of what I do. And again, this is another really good reason for you to get on my email list. That link is down below this video. So that way you can see, you can kind of see that process, the process that I take my subscribers and leads through. And you may want to use some of that information. So we're going to go do design message. I'm going to do another video. I'm going to show you templates. Okay. But I have a pre-done template. I'll show you in another video, either before this video, maybe you already learned this, maybe it'll be after this video, but I'm going to show you on setting up a template. A template is a great thing to do. It's just, when you go to write, you're not starting from scratch every single time. It just makes it easy. So you select my templates, and then boom, I already have a template here done and ready to go. I'll walk you through that process in another video. So now we're going to write the email. Okay. Hey, I like to put their email in here. Now, if you are in your form, let's say you have a capture page that has name, email, and phone. It has name and email. You could put their name here. I use a lot of capture pages that just have email. So I say, hey, email, instead of, hey, Bob, hey, Doug, hey, Susan. I just use that. So we're just going to say, writing a quick message, because this is all for demo purposes here. But hey, just wanted to say welcome and congrats. Click here to access your free training. Okay. Give a little CTA, a little call to action, drop a comment after you complete the first video. Can't wait to see the results you get from this. Cheers. Real simple, real easy email. Okay. And then what we're going to do, we're going to link it up. Okay. Click here to access your free training. Boom. Go to my document. Remember, We talked about saving your links in a document so it's quick and easy to grab. And oh, look at that. How simple was that? You shouldn't have to go log into a page to go get your link, your network marketing or affiliate marketing link or your website link. Should be quick and easy. Copy, paste, boom, done. Save yourself some time, my friend. All right, then once that's done, we're just going to hit next. Okay, demo FU. Now, what I always like to do is I always like to send out a test message. I like to test it out, make sure the link is right, make sure the email looks good, landing in your inbox. So we're going to go and send a test message. Boom. And then boom, there it is, right in our email inbox. There's a test message. Notice the email went to the primary folder. It did not go into social. It did not go into promotions, and it did not go into spam. It went right into the primary folder. That's what you want your emails to do. And that's what you're learning here in this course, in this free email marketing training series, is how to make this happen. This is what we're showing. This is why you need to apply this information instead of just binge watching all these videos in a row and not doing anything. Go apply some of this information. Stay hydrated, my friend. So we open it up. We click on the link. And keep in mind, because this is a test email, that's why it shows up email and it doesn't actually have the email in there. We're just testing this out. Okay. That's why it looks like that. But we open it up and then boom, the link goes right to the free email training series. It is doing exactly what we want it to do. So we go back here and then we hit save and finish. You don't need to worry about any other stuff in here. You do want to make sure this says click tracking. Want to make sure that's toggled on for whatever reason. If it's toggled off, you want to track how many people are clicking on your link, by the way. Save and finish. And then that is done. Now, this is how we go and set up the rest of the flow. So you're literally going to follow along. Okay. The next element we're going to add, you can do this a couple of different ways. What you can do is I like to wait. So the first email goes out as soon as they subscribe, as soon as they go through your form, as soon as they go through your capture page, as soon as they go through your website and they enter their email, they enter their name, email, and phone, you import them in, whatever it is. As soon as it happens, I like the first email to go out immediately. Then you can do a couple different things. You can wait a day, which is standard average. You can wait a couple of hours. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll set up an email where the first email goes out immediately, and then 2 hours later, another email goes out saying, hey, by the way, while the information's still fresh in your brain, click here. So we're going to do that in this case. And again, you could set this up wherever way you want. The standard is waiting 24 hours, waiting a day to send another email. I'm just going to show you that you can do it other ways. So we're going to do wait 2 hours, and then we're going to send out another email. And the purpose of this is just to show you the language, the verbiage that we're going to use in this other email, which is going to make sense. It's going to tie in. So we simply just click and drag another email over. Okay. We go to create our message. So far, it's pretty straightforward, right? Nothing too crazy in here. So again, we're going to call this demo FU what? 2. All right. And then we're going to boom. Okay. Subject line. I think you may have missed this. Or actually, I like this one. Hey, you okay? And subject lines, you always want to make them intriguing. Don't give it away. Hey, you okay? What do you mean? Yeah, of course I'm okay. What is he talking about? All right, we're going to go in, grab our template. See how fat, like once you get some of the stuff set up, you're just going to flow right through this. All right. Hey, now, because this is going out 2 hours later, so the language is going to be a little different than, say, maybe waiting a day. I noticed you just were on my site or whatever works, looking for info on this training or looking for info on this free training series. Click here if you are still serious. Don't be afraid to be a little direct, be a little blunt. Don't be afraid of that. Okay. Message me or comment on my videos with any questions you have. Look forward to seeing some great results from you. Okay, that's it. And we're going to grab our link. Boom. Got my little Zoom menu here in the way. Okay, we're going to link that up. Boom. Already had the link copied. Simple, easy. Okay. And then we're going to save and finish. As always, we'll test too, just to make sure. And boom, just like that. Right into the primary, not spam, not promo. And the link obviously works. We test that out. Everything's good to go. Hunky dory. Bam, boom, bam, boom. So there you go, my friends. That's setting up some automations. All right. Now, here's where it's going to get cool. Here's where I'm going to show you how to set up another automation. And this one's going to blow your socks off. What we're going to do is show you now, we're going to create another automation. We're going to create some segments. And this is how you start segmenting your list. This is how you put your subscribers, your leads into different buckets. Okay. The people that are engaging with your emails and the people that are not. So what you can do is continue to add follow-up emails to your process. If you want to have a 2 email follow-up, if you want to have a 3 email follow-up, 5 email, 10 email, however many as you want, you can just continue that process. So we just sent another email out. What you're going to want to do is, again, go to wait, bring that over, connect that, and then figure out, hey, how long do I want people to wait? So typically what I would do is if I do send out 2 emails in the same day, I would wait now another full day, and then I would send out the next email. So go ahead and complete that, set up your email automation process. It may take you a little bit of time to figure out what emails you want to use, but also what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to do this. It's not here yet, but I'm going to add in a classic email follow-up sequence right here. And I'm going to put something in there called gain, logic, and fear. Okay. Gain, logic, and fear. That is an email follow-up sequence that you can use. It's out there in the world. As a matter of fact, I'll just go over to, I'm going to go grab this for you now. This is how we roll, man. This is how we roll. I'm going to type in gain, logic, and it should come up right there. Okay. Gain, logic, and fear. Boom. Oh man, there it is. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys the link to this right now. Share. Okay. Anyone with the link can view, copy. Here's an email sequence. Here's a 3 email sequence that you guys can use around what? Gain, logic, and fear. What they gain by joining you, what they fear, what the logic is behind joining you. Okay. And I'm going to put that follow-up sequence right here. So if you're the type, you're like, well, I don't know what to write, I'm not sure what to talk about. Boom, you can grab that follow-up email sequence right from there. Or you can just, if you just go to Google, you'll be able to find that. Okay. All right. Now, next thing we're going to do, we're going to create a second automation. And I'm going to swing back to this automation here. I'm going to swing back to this a little bit later, and we're going to come back to this automation, and I'm going to show you some things that you can do to automate the process of keeping your list really clean. Okay. Keeping your list really clean. So we're going to hit save and publish. Once this is done, we're going to hit save and publish. So that workflow is 100% ready to go. It means when someone opts into your page, and obviously that is tied to your form, or you import them in there and they subscribe to that list that you just created, they're going to go through this training series demo. They're going to go through that workflow. Really, really cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set up one more automation here. Okay, check this out. This is how we're going to start segmenting our list. This is how we're going to start segmenting the openers from the non-openers. This is where it gets really cool. Okay, so we're going to do another one. We're going to start from scratch. We'll plow through that. We're going to name this. Okay, we're going to name this. We'll just call this demo list openers. Demo list openers. I would name this some sort of something that has to do with people opening your emails. Okay. So over time, what we're going to do is we're literally going to have something happen when someone opens your emails. They're going to basically get categorized in a specific bucket. All right. And this is how over time you start emailing to only the openers. This is how you get your open rates way up. Okay. So we're going to create this based on when someone opens a message. Someone opens a message. Okay. So not when any newsletter is open. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure, actually, I messed this up. My bad. My bad. All right. We don't want this. We're going to delete this out. What we're going to do is we're going to create this. Let me move my camera out of the way here. All right. Watch this. We're going to tag. This is what we want. Assign the tag. Assign the tag. Now, we're going to assign the tag when a message is open. This is what we want to do. Okay. I could have just kept that there. I realized that was backwards. Anyway, my bad. Sorry. Apologies. Here we go. So now what we're going to do, when you click on this, when a newsletter is open, we're going to change it from automation, because we just created automated emails, right? We're going to go to specific, and we're going to go to, now we have 2 emails that we just created. So what you're going to want to do is the follow-up emails that you just created, those FU emails. When someone opens email number 1, it's going to assign a tag. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to repeat that process again. So this is, let's just say hypothetically, if they, whatever reason, didn't open the first follow-up email, but they did open the second email, this is going to catch both of them. Okay. So it's going to be like a just in case. So we're going to go to, again, automation email, specific, and FU number 2. So there's our 2 automated emails. If they open either or, if they open both, fine. If they open either or, it's going to assign a tag. Select the tag. Well, we don't have a tag, or I do, but what we're going to do is we're going to create a tag. So what you can do is call this demo opens. I think you have to make it all one word. I don't think you can make it 2 separate words. We'll call it demo opens. It looks like demoopens. They're going to add the demoopens tag. And that's that. So that's really simple and easy to do. So what happens is, this is how we start the list segmentation process. Someone opens up either of your or any of your follow-up emails. So now think about this. Your leads, your subscribers are coming in. They're funneling through. They're subscribing to your list, whether you import them in as part of a workflow, or they subscribe through a form on your page, capture page, website, whatever. They get on your list. And then once they engage in any of your emails, if they open an email, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to now assign a tag. Super cool, right? And then what we're going to do going forward over the next couple of videos, we're going to show you that when you go to send an email out, you're going to be emailing just the people that are opening your emails. So your open rate, your click-through rates, your numbers are going to go way up, because we're only engaging with people that are engaging with you. It's kind of smart, right? So we're going to hit save and publish, just like that. Boom. Okay. And that is good to go. That is good to go. We're going to go back here to automation. I mean, so far, so good, right? So far, so good. So we've shown you this, shown you how to set up your workflow automation, shown you how to set up your segmentation workflow. That's what we just looked at. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to set up your email segment. Okay. Openers. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go create what's called a list segment. Go create a list segment. Now, you got to realize that in the beginning, you're not going to have anybody on this list, but that's okay. Just follow the process. Follow the process, and we're going to learn. You're going to learn exactly what to do here. So we're going to go here to contacts. Okay, boom. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to segments. We're going to create a segment. All right, we're going to create a segment. Let's go back. We're going to click on the list. This is how we're going to create the segment. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Maybe. Training series demo. We're going to click on this list. This is a list we just created. Okay. Now we're going to add a condition. Now, of course, there's nobody in here yet, but this is, you can still create the segment. We're going to add a condition. Contact details, all the stuff here. You're going to select tags. Tag is assigned, and we're going to select the tag that we just saved as part of that workflow, that automation sequence of the tag that gets added when someone opens one of your follow-up emails. We're going to select that, and then we're going to hit apply. And obviously it's going to show 0. But now what we're going to do is we're going to save this as a segment. See right here where it says save as a segment. Okay. And then we're going to name the segment, and you can call this, you could base this around your list. You could base this around just openers, but I would call this, I would get this close to your list. So if ours was a demo list, we'll call this demo list openers. Okay. Demo list openers, just like that. So now I'll show you guys in another video that when you start emailing, we're going to be emailing just this group of people. And over time, you're going to see, obviously, it shows no one here now, but over time, this is going to start to fill with contacts. You're going to have people that are going to obviously be opening emails. Those people are going to land in this bucket, in this segment. And when we go to email, we're going to be emailing people that just have the tag openers. That's how you get your open rates really high. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Please do me a favor. If you're getting value from this email marketing training series up to this point, please drop me a comment below. Be sure to like this video, and please, it helps more than you know, make sure that you subscribe down below. Please make sure that you subscribe. But I want to make sure this stuff makes sense. So what are your takeaways? What type of value are you getting from this email marketing training series? Like, drop those comments down below. Let me know the value that you are getting from this training series. Okay. So that is that. And that is how you help keep your list clean, is by emailing just the openers. That's how you improve your open rates. But what we're going to do is how to keep your list clean. Now, here's a tip. Here's how you keep your list clean. Now, you're not going to really want to do this for a while, and I'm going to show you guys this. You know what? I'm going to put this in another video, because this is actually going to be really important. So we're going to talk about, I mentioned earlier how to automate this process, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways. Okay. I'm going to show you 2 different ways of how you can do this. I'm going to show you, first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at, okay, setting up an email template. We're going to look at that. And this is what happens, man. When you're creating stuff on the fly, you think of stuff. I could easily have made this a 3-day series. It might turn into a 4, a 5, a 10-day series. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just flowing. We're just putting out good value here. Okay. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to look at keeping your list clean. I'm going to show you how to do it in an automated way, and I'm going to show you how to do it in a manual way. We're going to look at 2 different things. And in the next day, we're going to look at setting up your email template. So I'm going to wrap this up for now, because I don't know what the length of this video is, but a lot of information in here. So again, please go through this process and go apply it. If you have not already, get your GetResponse account down below. Go through, connect your domain email, authenticate your emails, set up Google Postmaster, set up your links. If you haven't already, start at the beginning of this training process. Go back to the beginning. Make sure you set that information up. Please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get notified anytime I post a new video here in this email marketing series or any other content that I'm putting out. All right. Now, go through and apply what's in day 3. Do not move on to day number 4, please, until you complete this. Other than that, my friends, I appreciate you. Thank you. drop a comment, like, do all that good stuff. I will see you on day number 4.